Yo, what is going on, guys? It is DrillBoy135 here, and in this video, I'm going to be taking you guys a tour through my new Pearl drum set, and I'm also going to be showing you guys how it sounds, and I'm going to be playing around on it, so let's go! Alright boys, so I'm going to jump straight into this drum set. So this is actually a Pearl Masters drum set, which I believe was made in 2017, I believe. I think it's at least a year old. I'm pretty sure this drum set was made at least a year ago, if not more. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is a Pearl drum set. It's actually a Masters. As you can see on my tom-toms, it says it right there. Anyway, you guys may notice the cool design on it. I believe this design is actually called Mahogany Sunburst. Also guys, I'm pretty sure as well that a designer actually spray painted these. You can tell because the design is actually like on the drums, like it's not like, you know, like there's no like tears or anything, or it's not like wrapped. But yeah, I ended up getting this drum set yesterday. My parents actually saved up money to buy this drum set, which I know it's a really expensive drum set, so thank you, Mom and Dad. They said they've been saving up money for a while to buy this drum set because they want me to have, like, you know, a good sound on a good drum set. But yeah, that is my drum set, so I'm actually gonna go through each drum with you guys and, you know, like give you guys some specifications on this drum set and everything like that. Anyway guys, we're gonna jump right into this. So first off, we're gonna start off with my bass drum. So this is actually a 22-inch bass drum. As you can see, it has the Pro logo right in the front. This bass drum is actually smaller than my Ludwig bass drum. My Ludwig bass drum is actually a 24-inch, and this one's actually 22-inch. If you guys have like heard in like my like previous videos like of me using my Ludwig set, you would notice that like my bass drum sounds like really boomy. So yeah, this bass drum does have like a less boom than my other one, considering that it's like smaller and there's no hole cut in it yet. Moving on, we've got my two tom-toms. This is actually a 12-inch and this is a 13-inch. As you can see, they both have clear Remo heads. The one on the left obviously has a higher sound considering it's smaller, and the one on the right has a deeper sound. Moving on, we've got my floor tom, which is 16 inches. Just like my tom-toms, my floor tom also has a clear Remo head. Over here on the left, we've got my snare drum. This is a 14x7-inch Tama. As you can see, it's made out of metal. I don't know what type of metal, to be honest, but also guys, this snare drum has a Remo Weather King Emperor X head, and I also put 2 pieces of black duct tape on it to, you know, dampen the sound so it doesn't sound too cracky. Anyway, now I'm gonna move on to my cymbals, which, fun fact, I've actually used for all of my other drum sets for the past few years. First off, we have got my main crash cymbal. This is a 17-inch Zildjian K Dark Crash. As you can see, the cymbal stand is actually connected to my left tom-tom. Over here on the right, we've got my second crash cymbal, which is a Sabian 16-inch Bright Crash. And yeah, as you can see, this crash cymbal stand is actually connected to my right tom-tom. Moving on over here, we've got my ride cymbal. As you can see, this is a Sabian 20-inch heavy ride. Then over here on the far right, we've got my tiny splash cymbal. This is actually a 10-inch HHX splash cymbal. Over here on the far left, we've got my hi-hat. Both the top and the bottom are 14 inches. And this is actually a Sabian hi-hat. We've got my pedal on the bottom, and we've also got my Vader drumstick holder. Over here on the far right, we've got 2 instruments that I love to use at gigs, by the way. First off, we've got my cowbell right here. This cowbell is actually a 5-inch Latin percussion cowbell. And then this drum right here, which I like to call an extra tom-tom, is actually an 8-inch Canon concert tom-tom. Concert tom-tom meaning there's no head on the bottom. Down here, we've got the pedal for my bass drum. This is actually a Drum Workshop 2000 kick pedal. As you can see, attached to it, we've got the beater. To be honest, I don't know what type of beater this is. All I know is that it's white and it's from the company Vader, so I'm just gonna call it a white Vader beater. Anyway, last but not least, we have got my drum throne. Yes, the comfy seat. This seat is actually a Tama first chair saddle throne. As you can see, it spins and I can adjust it from the bottom. Anyway, yeah guys, that is my drum set. So now I'm gonna set up my GoPro cameras and I'm just gonna play around on this drum set and show you guys what it sounds like. Recording!